Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing this afternoon? I hope you've had a good day. So we did the horse reading this morning. This afternoon we're going to be doing the sheep, and we shall be pulling these cards out for you guys today for a reading for last week, this week, and your current situation. So we're going to get on with this now and shuffle these cards up. We're going to pick 3 cards, as I say, one from the bottom, one from the middle, and one from the top. This is kind of like standard now. I just neglect to remind people the process because I've just done it so many times. But I think some of you are regulars now, or at least you've been here before, so you kind of know what's going on. Shuffle the cards. We picked 3 cards. I've got my eyes closed, can't see anything, and this afternoon I am not shuffling very well at all. Right, let's get this sheep reading done. As I said before, if it does resonate with you, if it does make you think about some things and spark something in you, then please do leave a comment below. It really does help the channel, and it helps me as well because it does build up my confidence, and it does make me feel like, you know, I'm doing a good job. So I do like that. If you want to be critical, if you want to be complimentary, that's fine. I will take either. It's just good to know what people think. Right, let's see where we are at. We're going to take that one from the bottom, we're going to take this one from the middle, and we're going to take this one from the top. White, black, white. Okay, let's see what we've got then. So that first white card, the white dragon. There we are. So the white dragon, the doer card. The dragon there is obviously the doer in the doer triangle. But the white card also symbolises that it's been a relatively good week for you. So realistically, it could have been worse this week. It looks like you've got some stuff going on that you've had to get done, almost like a to-do list that you've needed to work on. But you've got it done. You've got it done. There's definitely sort of work-related sort of doing stuff here, and the need to get it finished and get it done, and to basically get some kind of praise from that. I think you've been working really hard, and people have noticed this, and I think that you do need that right now. Is you need somebody to come and basically say, yeah, you have done a good job. Yes, you have done a good job, and it is really good. You want to feel accepted, or at least this week you felt accepted. The week just gone, you felt that, you know, I've been accepted for me. I feel like I'm in a pretty good place right now because I've got these things done and I'm doing things, and there hasn't been any kind of unreasonable demands, and there's been no high expectations. You're not the center of attention. You're not being, you're not being pointed out. You're not being pulled up. You're not being, criticized. You're just being left to get on and get things done. You've had to take charge. You've had to come in and say, right, I'll get this stuff done. I'll make things happen. And again, as a sheep person, you can be quite stubborn. You don't want to be taken out of your comfort zone. You don't want to have to be relied upon. You don't want to have everybody keep looking up to you and expecting things from you. You don't want that, but you are a devoted person. You are. You're a loving person, you're a caring person, you're a sensitive person, you're a sympathetic person. You want to help, and you've had to help. You've had to help other people this week, and you've had to cooperate with people. You've had to take the command. You've had to say, look, okay, I'll be the parent. I'll be the boss. I'll be the, the godfather. I'll be the one that's in charge. I'll be the one that takes the lead. And I feel that the creativity that you've had this week, or how you've done this, has been very creative. You've had to get creative because to be a leader, you are a little bit out of your comfort zone. As a sheep, you're a sheep. You're not a leader, you're a follower. But you've had to take the lead this week. You've had to take the lead and say, I'm gonna take control. I'm gonna take command. I'm gonna take the helm. And you've got it done. And you've done it. And you've stood up for yourself, and you've stood up for others, and you've proven to people that you may be a docile sheep, but you have still got horns, and you will still headbutt, and you will still ram, and you will still, get stuff done. You are stubborn, tenacious. That's where you're at. But I feel that it's probably burnt you out a little bit because, again, you're moving at speeds that you weren't necessarily comfortable at. You're really feeling like, you know, you've taken things a little bit too far or further than you really kind of should have done on your own, or, you know, you don't necessarily have the help around you to keep things in a constant in that way. And that brings you into this card here, which is the tiger card here, the black tiger card. So now you're having a bit of a sulk on. You're getting a bit of a sulk on, I think. You're getting a little bit upset about stuff. You're getting protective about yourself. You're getting withdrawn a little bit. Right now you feel like you need some sympathy. You need a listener. You need somebody to listen to you. You want to reach out and talk to somebody because you feel like you've got a lot of pent up stuff, probably from the last week. Maybe you're just proud of yourself and you just want to brag and you want to be all like, look what I've done, look what I've done, look what I've done. But there's nobody there to listen, or the people that are there listening are like, yeah, you got it done. So you're not getting the recognition you want really from people around you. And that's making you feel a little bit sulky, a little bit upset. You just want someone to listen. You just want somebody to be there. I feel you're quite glad that this week is over. You just want to go your separate way. You don't want to be picking up that burden and that responsibility again. I think that you've got to a point where you're like, do you know what? I need some protection from this outside world right now. I feel like you've had to get a lot of stuff done. It's taking you out of your comfort zone. It's taking you into a place where you don't feel necessarily like it's you or it's your preferred place, but it certainly is a place that you've thrived, come out of on top, but nobody actually said well done. Nobody actually said, you know, good job. And that's made you feel a bit naff. Makes you feel a little bit sulky, a little bit down. But then we move into the rabbit, my lovely sheep people, so I wouldn't worry too much, because that rabbit there is you jumping forward. That rabbit there is you now jumping forward and jumping out of this little slump. This rabbit is going to show you now this week that there are people around you that admire you. There are people around you that have admired what you've done. And I think you're going to realize this. I think you're going to get the recognition that you want and the recognition that you are looking for. And it's going to make you feel quite strong. It's going to bring out most of your strengths. It's going to compliment you. And it's going to start making you think even more so on how to be more creative with the things that you are doing. You're going to feel quite, you're going to feel like the dynamic is changing in your favor. And I think you're going to really start taking that role as a leader more sort of, maybe not successfully, but a little bit more with confidence. That rabbit is going to do that. It's going to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. Maybe being that leader or dominant role was new, and now you're kind of getting used to it, or you've got the recognition you need or want now, and doing that has given you that confidence to be able to say, okay, well, maybe I can do it. Maybe I can. Now, the sheep, of course, is a procrastinator. The sheep will procrastinate a lot. And this rabbit is telling you, if you keep procrastinating, if you're going to procrastinate, you're never going to jump into action. And if you want to jump into action and follow that rabbit to where you need to be, you're going to have to get up and you're going to have to keep going. Use that emotional intelligence. You've got that emotional intelligence. Sheep have got an abundance of this emotional wisdom and intelligence and knowledge inside them naturally. And this will make your communication so much easier with other people if you relate with them, sympathize with them, you know, try and be compassionate, be empathetic, you know, try and see things from their perspective. And that's going to make you a better role model, leader, person to look up to in the future. It's going to motivate people. If you show your sensitive side, don't be harsh like the dragon. Don't be harsh and almost borderline cruel like the dragon. Don't be sulky. Don't be sulky and miserable and sulky about it like the tiger. You need to jump forward like the rabbit now. You need to move forward like the dragon, with a speed that is a little bit more comfortable for you. The dragon and the rabbit move at very similar speeds. You've been moving very, very fast. Kind of worked out, but again, burnt you out a little bit. The rabbit is definitely now that speed, but in a more comfortable place. So you're getting there. You're getting into a better position, you know, and it's going to feel better. You're going to feel like you're in a place where, you know, you can do it. You're motivated. You're feeling positive. You can reinforce your kind of rule, your management, your dominance. You'll be able to you'll be able to push that in, reinforce it in a positive way. And that's going to build strong relationships with people. It's going to enhance that kind of interest into helping you and to giving you that recognition. It's going to, if you open up to people, people will open up to you. And the rabbit is definitely showing you that you are going to jump forward this week. The dragon, yes, you jumped forward last week, but it was in a very kind of unexpected, brash kind of way. And that's hit you kind of hard. It's made you feel a little bit, withdrawn to some degree, but you are flying high. I'm not going to take that away from you. You are flying high, but you're not getting that recognition that you should have got. You didn't get that recognition you deserve. And you know that you deserve some sort of recognition. So you're going to have a bit of a sulk about it. You are going to protect yourself. You are going to take this moment to say, you know what? I'm going to correct this and rectify it. And it looks like you're going to, because that rabbit is going to jump you straight into next week in a really good way. You're in the same affinity triangle with the rabbit, so your compatibility is pretty top notch. In fact, all of these cards here, all the ones in front of us there, the dragon, the tiger, and the rabbit, no real incompatibilities. If that tiger was white, you would have had a fantastic week. And I think the only reason that you haven't had a great week is that you're being judged by people, or people are judging you, and they're not giving you the recognition or seeing you for what you are or who you are, and they're not seeing you for the skills you bring to the table, and that has irked you a little bit. It's upset you, it's frustrated you. But that's okay. All those people, don't worry about it. Don't worry about them. It's all good. Because somebody, someone, people, somewhere are going to come along and give you the recognition that you do deserve. And that is going to give you the confidence to jump forward and move into next week. So we will see you next week in a card reading next Thursday afternoon when we do the sheep again and we see how that rabbit card has played out for you guys. If you have enjoyed the reading and it has resonated with you, or there are bits you want to talk about or stuff or whatever like that you want to say, please do leave a comment in the comments below and hit that subscribe button. Give us a like, because tomorrow we will be doing readings for the monkey and the rooster. So I will see you guys then. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day.